I'm going to guess that it's the left chest. I guess it just goes back and forth between being left, right, and left and all that. Ooh, that's very good. Yggdrasil Dew. Let's see what that does. I can't remember. Fully restores the HP of both users and companion. That's pretty good. I never really have to use that too much, but it definitely does help if you're going up against one of those really difficult bosses later on in the game. And you'll see the difficult bosses that I'm talking about. Oh great, you have to try and avoid both of these guys. No, and then he just jumps over my attack. What am I doing? I'm like literally doing absolutely nothing close to actually thrusting my weapon, and it keeps on doing that. Oh god, this is not working out, is it? This is the worst thing ever. Imagine that. That's so ridiculous. Yeah, get over here, I don't care what you do. I need to make sure I kill all of them before this guy comes. That's going to make fighting him very annoying. Alright, I'll kill you. Don't know why I keep doing these thrusts. I mean, they're good in some ways because they do a lot of damage, but can make things a little bit difficult for me with my hit chain sometimes because it does end up having me miss. That's quite sad. Anyway, let's open that. Strong medicine, thank you very much. We are beginning to reach the end of this area, by the way. I think it's one of the longer areas of this game simply because the enemies are rather difficult. Oh look, it's our old friend. He's shooting his fire in the other direction this time. Probably could have attacked him a few more times before he did that there. Love these guys so much. They are so good for hit chains. Whoa, he's doing a return there. I wasn't really counting on that. I mean, I thought that they did that in Seacast Sea Cove, but it never happened, but I guess it happens with these guys here, which makes sense. Whoa, his attack was much faster there if you didn't notice. No! I hate this guy so much. Curses is exactly right, Anless. I'm not impressed at all. See how much slower his attack is there as compared to previously. I'm not happy. Whatever. I feel that XP should have been better considering how strong he was. I mean, the other enemies were dropping like 250 XP and they were a lot weaker. So yeah, I need to kill these guys quickly. I don't care about my hit chain anymore. I mean, I kind of do, but not enough to jeopardize the game. Or at least jeopardize my usefulness. I was going to use Sizz, but I remember it wasn't too useful last time. Thank you for the heal, Anless, because I could see that he was going to do that. I need to get that jellyfish over here, because otherwise he's just going to heal this guy. Which isn't terrible. I mean, I could potentially use this to get infinite hit combos, which is a funny thought, isn't it? But I could honestly do that. We could try that out a little bit if we want. We'll see how this works. I mean, I don't know. Is he gonna heal him again? Probably. I don't know. I kind of don't want to have him re-heal, to be honest. That would be a little bit annoying. Alright, now come over here. I like how he waits until the monster's dead, and then he comes here. Alright, so we've gotten quite a lot of good hit chains here, so I would say that our accuracy is going to be at least 95%, at least I would hope. So yeah. Basically what we need to do is we need to kind of overshadow the few hits that we do miss with really big hit combos, because that's going to be getting our end accuracy up quite considerably. That's not good at all. That's not good. Did he just do a Sizz? Please tell me he did a Sizz. I missed my hit combo back there. That's not good. I'm not impressed. I can't remember what I did there. I don't remember missing a hit combo. It's very upsetting though. Damn it, just use your Sizz, man. Kill that stupid guy. Alright, cool. So I'll use a single heal on Unless there, because he's getting a little bit low. Probably should use a what do you call it? Replenish shield powder on ourselves before we do get to this next boss. Come on. See, look, I'm not doing anything like thrusting, and it's making me thrust. Whatever. Yes, the prince does return. I really kind of want to try that needle, you know, that says it only has like 1 damage, but it's capable of felling a foe with a single thrust. But yeah. So this guy is really annoying. I don't like this guy. Just thought I'd let you know that.
Do not obstruct our path, base creature. We have come to face Zyphos.
Zyphos? Too fast! But Gorlock, the gatekeeper, keeps the gated lock. I mean, the lock gated. Oh, I mean, the keep locked. Oh, I mean, I'm gonna eat you all up.
As you can see, he is very annoying.
We haven't got time for this daft Clod. Come on, it won't take us long to finish him off.
You don't know how cold and blood I is. I mean, how blood and cold I is. Oh, I mean, how cold the blood in the eye is. I think I better eat you all up now.
Yeah, you probably should, and stop talking, because it's very annoying. Anyway, what we're going to do is, I suppose, not I suppose, but what we will do is Tundra Sundra. So let's do this. Alrighty. Basically how I thrust the sword into the ground, I literally turn the Wiimote upside down and then, yeah. Thrust it into the ground? No. I just push it down, I guess. This guy is not that difficult, but I think he does do quite a lot of damage, so you need to be careful with him. Yeah, so he's gonna shoot one of those at us, and instead of returning it to him, we are going to use it for our benefit. And I totally fucked that up anyway, which is terrible. Of course, I wanted to use it in for my benefit in the way that I could use it to increase my hit counter there, but didn't really work out too well for me. No, see how it like moves to the side there? Whoa, didn't expect you. Thank you for the heal. Okay, well, whatever. Alright, we have to be quite careful here. He's going to make us shield both before he gives us an opportunity to hit him. Which is doable. Don't need to worry too much with that. He is seriously fat, isn't he? We'll probably shoot this one back at him because that's just annoying. Lava lump, that's pretty good actually. Just come over here so I can kill you. Honestly. That's gonna get annoying. Oh, we can't shield any of those. That could have been very bad. Fortunately, we do have a Yggdrasil leaf if shit does get ugly, but I can't imagine it getting ugly. I'll use... oh, we'll probably... should I waste a vial of magic water? I don't know, I probably don't need to. I'm sure I'll be killing this guy pretty soon. I knew I was going to miss somehow, because I'd set the focal point so far away. Oh well, I think my accuracy is pretty good anyway. Who cares? I'll probably finish this guy off with a, you know, Master Stroke. I'll have a stroke and then defeat him that way. I don't know, using Master Strokes is just fun, okay? That's why I'm doing it. Okay, turn Wiimote upside down and move it downwards quickly. That's basically how I do that. Alright. So basically we just need to hit him. Oh, never mind. I guess we just killed him there. Alright. I thought we were going to have to do the final death blow thing as usual, but no, we didn't need to do that. That was indeed bravo, I'm glad you agree. Let's see how our score is. Not too bad actually, that's an S rank I'm pretty sure. Yeah, cool. Alright, we got a gold bar there. As you can see, that is indeed a normal thing that we can get from quests now. But, and I did say that when I first showed it in the mini medal thing, but anyway, as you can see, our clear time was reasonable, gave us 2000. Monsters Vanquished is actually very good. Longest hit chain, I would have liked it to have been better, but I guess that was the best we could do. Accuracy is fair enough. Gun accuracy is pretty decent. So yeah, we got some bonus points. We didn't get Overking of Overkill, somehow, I don't know why. Seeing as though we vanquished so many monsters out of the numbers that we got there, but whatever. Maybe Overking of Overkill is related to the hit chain, not Monsters Vanquished. But anyway, we did quite well. I'm happy with that.
At last, we can enter Xiphos' castle.
And that area is going to be rather long, to my memory.
Do you think we can just open these gates?
It's very easy to open.
A little too simple, perhaps.
Xiphos is expecting us then.
Indeed. It is almost as though he is beckoning us inside. That would be my assessment of the situation anyway.
My brother is somewhere inside this castle. I'm sure of it. Be strong, mon frère. I'm coming.
Let us tarry not a moment longer. Onward.
Oh no, we're gonna tarry, buddy. Because I have things to do. And it doesn't involve playing this game for the moment. Yes, I would like to save my progress. Put it in Doomlink here. I remember I called this Adventure Log 6 at some time. At one point, I think that was like... What part was that? I think it was like part 3 or 4. Would have been part 4 probably. But I called it Adventure Log 6 because I was level 6, which is really odd. So here is the final chapter of the game, everyone. We are getting pretty close to the end of the story of this game,
Finally on the devil's doorstep.
but we have so much more to do.
About you, son. The monsters in here will be tougher than anything we've seen before. We'll need to be on top form to have any chance of pulling this off. Are you ready, lad?
No, I'm not.
Maybe you're right. We should probably make use of the town facilities before we push on.
We definitely should.
Back to Avalonia then. Alright, lad. Lead the way.
So of course the reason why we're doing this is because we will probably want to go and do some weapon upgrades. I will probably upgrade the Zeus Blade. Or I keep calling it the Zeus Blade. I'm pretty sure that's the name of the final upgrade of the weapon. But yeah, anyway, let's just double check to see if this guy has anything different. Let's have a look and see. We have quite a lot of gold available to us here. We could get this shield, which is pretty damn good. I'm definitely probably going to get that shield. What does this do? Life ring. Increases Wearer's maximum HP by 10. Is that even worth it? The answer is no. This is a very good male here. Dragon male. Probably get that, to be honest. So, reduces fire and ice damage by 30%. It's very reasonable. I can't really remember using Dragon Mail. I think I always used a mail that was slightly better than that. I think there's one better than the Dragon Mail, perhaps, and then you've got the Liquid Metal Armor. But, yeah, for now we're going to buy the Ogre Shield, because that is going to be very helpful to us. Finally, we can change our shield, and I'm sure you all are cheering to see a different shield at this point. I'm definitely cheering. So yeah, even though that required quite a lot of money, I'm quite happy to spend it. So yeah, let us go and have a look and see if we can upgrade our lightning blade. We'll have a look at our shield here. As you can see, Ogre Shield, it's pretty good. Honestly, this pot lid is just a joke. Why would you ever want to use this? I don't understand. Obviously you would only use it as a joke. But, yeah, this Ogre Shield is, you know, 3 points better than our Iron Shield, so let's go with it, you know. And also it's a nice visual change. I don't think I want to buy anything from her. I don't think she's going to sell anything worth our while, considering that other guy's selling such good stuff. So let's see if we can possibly temper this blade. Ooh, let's see what we can do with this. Oh, the Aurora Blade. I remember the Master Stroke for that. It's like Dragon Lord something, maybe. We can literally make that now if we want to. How does it change? It goes up to 70. That's quite considerable. I think we need a single gold bar, and we have 2. So, we can do that now if we want to. But I don't really know if I want to be honest. It is kind of tempting, because it would be very strong. I don't know if it has an elemental power, though. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. See, we don't even have enough monster bones to make that. Which is kind of saddening. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to upgrade Red Nusardna here. And I'll probably use that for the final area. I'm pretty sure you can upgrade the Aurora Blade beyond that as well. If I do remember correctly. You can create something that literally is called Dragon Lord something. I'm almost positive of that. But anyway, we should be okay using all of this stuff here, so yeah, let's do it. Aurora Blade. Gonna make ourselves nice and strong. This is considerably more powerful than anything that we have currently. Yes, I do want to equip that. Thank you for saying it looks the dogs on me. I'm very flattered by your words. But anyway, let's have a look at it. Aurora Blade. As you can see, it's very strong in comparison to our other weapons here. I do want to upgrade the Lightning Blade here. I'll have a look and see what we need now for the Lightning Blade. To be honest, I want to upgrade all of the weapons. I'm pretty sure each of the elemental weapons have a triple upgrade path. Let's have a look, shall we? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Wrath of Boreas? I like how I stuttered so hard on that. But yeah, Wrath of Boreas, yeah, I guess. Anyway, we'll see what this requires still from us. Yeah, see, we still only need 1 more Monster Bone, so that was a good choice of mine to do that. Ooh, this is a good weapon, this one here. Drangovian Kingsword, Sword of Kings. Jeez. I usually always go with this one. I can't really remember how these ones work. I really can't recall. But this is a good weapon, most definitely. It requires a question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Maybe there's another question mark in there. And we also need the Wrath of Boreas, which is kind of over the top. And I guess this one requires the fire one, which is called Wrath of Helios. And this one is going to require Wrath of Zeus. See, I told you it was Zeus something. But yeah, I guess that turns into... Right, and then this is... I think the Master Stroke of this is Absolute Zero, if I can remember correctly. That might be the Wrath of Boreas though, but I think this is Wrath of Zero. And then that would be something else. I don't know, I can't remember. So this is cool then. I'm guessing this is going to be... These are going to be elemental weapons then. This will be fire, ice, and lightning. that would make sense. And the damage in relation to one another are the same. It goes ice, fire, and then lightning in terms of damage outputs. So, yeah, okay. That's going to be cool. We'll try and get all 3 of these weapons and upgrade them. I don't know if these are upgradable. I can't remember the Zenithian sword looking any different from this. So I think that might be the max upgrade for that particular weapon, so yeah. Well, we'll stick with the Aurora Blade for now. That's going to be more than enough to kill the final boss of this game. Well, I don't really want to say final boss, because it's not the final boss. There are plenty more bosses to fight after we kill Xiphos. I'm sorry if that spoils it for you, but it is true. What do we have going for us here? I mean, let's have a look at mini-medals. That's our shield, by the way. It looks pretty cool, doesn't it? It looks quite different from how it is depicted here. It's like a very dull looking colour, but here, which is how it will appear on our screen, it's a lot more colourful and a lot more nice looking. We have 867 renown. I can't really remember how good that is, but it's pretty good, I guess. Yeah, we have 16 mini medals, which is reasonable. I think that's pretty normal considering our current level. So Light Fantastic is what we just got with the Aurora Blade. I hope this isn't another figure 8. I'll be pissed, honestly. I will be pissed. It probably is another figure 8, you know. I can't really remember it. I hope it's not. Hopefully it's one of those multi-stage Master Strokes, because we haven't gotten one of those yet. There are some Master Strokes that require multiple stages, like you have to do 3 things before you can finally get to it. I think it starts with only 2 things, and then for the really strong ones you need to do 3 different moves to be able to pull off the end result. And that just makes the Master Stroke even more powerful, I think, because if you get 100% power on all of those, then the end result is going to be ridiculously strong. So anyway, as you can see, I think you're starting to realise just how powerful you can make your character and just how many different swords that you can make. And as a result of the stuff in there, in this guy's thing, you can see how powerful we can make our character in relation to how it is now, even though we're basically at the end of the game. There are definitely some things that we can do that requires a lot of defense later on, and you will see those things. But anyway, I would actually love to just go and finish the game now. Well, not really finish the game, that's not really the truth. Just kind of go through the last area and kill the final boss of this part of the game. But yeah, I can't do that. I've already been recording for about 50 minutes. That's plenty of time, I think. That's 2 videos. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed at the very least. It has been me, Doomlink, and I think this is part 13, perhaps? I would say that this is part 13, because I only recorded part 11 in the previous video, I think. 11 and 11.5? I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was 11 and 11.5 that I did in the previous recording, and this time around this will be 2 videos, so I think that's 12 and 13. So you should be, if my calculations and memory are correct, this should be part 13 that you're watching right now. But anyway, I'm going to play the Tombola here, just for fun. I have 3 Tombola tickets, that's good fun. Alright, so what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and actually watch to see what we're doing with the Tombola here, because we do need to try and work this out, because if you can see here, it's different each time. Did we get the right one? We got the bottom lot, which means it's shit, I guess. Oh no, second prize. Okay, I don't know. I don't know how it works, to be honest. A ruby of protection? What? What does that mean? Yeah, okay, let's do it again. Whatever. I don't know how it works, guys. Maybe I should just do it as fast as I possibly can. Alright, let's go up. Okay. Ah, yes, I understand, Okay, so what we need to do is, when we get to full power, we need to keep moving. We can't stop, because that's slowing down the thing, and by the thing I mean the Tombola. We need to keep going at all times. I remember this now. Okay, I'm starting to remember what I need to do, guys. Because if you haven't noticed, the Tombola's been slowing down quite considerably. So we need to keep it going here. That was shit. Oh well. Alright, congratulations. The prize of the number 5 ball is a strong medicine. Here you go, whatever. Strong medicine isn't too bad anyway. I will not be needing anything else, because I didn't really use any items in the previous area. God, well that was a bundle of fun. But anyway, once again, thank you for watching Let's Play Dragon Quest Swords. I believe that this is part 13. It has been me, Doomlink, and I will see you next time, where we will be taking on Xiphos' castle, and possibly Xiphos himself. And, yeah, well, I'll see you guys then. So long.